this is Lady LaVondra Hubbard, the Duchess of Gospel Music. It's Better Live with the Duchess. Every Thursday from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. on WDTC, Gospel Radio Network. I am so excited to be here and to be a part of such a great thing. Come on in, everyone, and join in with me on today. God bless.
Dr. Wendell Cooley, Superintendent Deacon Floyd Cooley,
and
the I Can Go to God and Prayer Line Ministry presents its 6-year anniversary banquet on Saturday, June 20th from 3 p.m. until 7 p.m. at Providence Missionary Baptist Church in the Reverend William F. Bristow Banquet Hall, 8445 South Ashland Avenue in Chicago, with Master of Ceremony, Minister Tim White. Featuring anointed music by the Duchess of Gospel, Lady LaVondra Hubbard. And their guest speaker, Bishop Antonio Rockamore. Tickets are $75 each. You do not want to miss this spiritual experience. For further information, contact Dr. Wendell Cooley, 773-852-8413. That's 312-852-8413. Congratulations to the I Can Go to God and Prayer Line Ministry for 6 years of service with the Lord.
Good afternoon. It's Lady LaVondra Hubbard, the Duchess of Gospel Music. Yes, it's Better Live with the Duchess, and I am here with my wonderful guests. Oh my God, you can see them right here. I'm just so excited to have them in the studio with me on today as we go forward with celebrating fathers on this month. Come on, let's celebrate yourselves. We're celebrating fathers on this month. You know, everybody always do everything for mothers. I mean, mother's always up here. But what about our fathers? What about our dads? So this month, Duchess wants to pay tribute to dads from all walks of life. Come on, let's pray. Lord, here we are again, giving your name the praise for all you've done for us in so many ways. We come to give you the honor. We come to give you the glory because you've been good, Lord. We've come to give you the praise. And I always say this is not just the average show. This is ministry to me. This is a service. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves and let you know who they are. And then we're going to go further in our interview. Like I said, I'm so excited. To have them on here. Yes, but they're here. And go ahead. Let's start with my first guest here. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jerome Cook. I serve as the senior pastor of New Life Alive Church, proud husband of Tasha Cook, and that's who I am.
All right. Next.
Good afternoon, everybody. Samson Reeves here. I serve as executive pastor at New Life Alive. My senior pastor here, Pastor Jerome Cook. I am the proud husband of Maria Reeves and the father of 7.
Yeah, see, so you all know, listen, y'all heard that number 7. 7 is the number of completion.
That's it.
That's what we're working at. That's what we're working at. So listen, you all, we're going to have a good time. He's so humble. He said the senior pastor, Jerome Cook. I call him my nephew, met him years ago, and we're going to talk about how many children do you have, sir?
I have 4.
4 children. And y'all know about y'all know if you watch my show, Duchess goes on Facebook and I kind of look and find pictures. I dig things up and I put pictures of my guests and their families or whoever. I don't know who's who. I'm just picking up pictures. So we're going to see that later on in the show. Okay, so we're going to take a break. We're going to go listen to some music and we're coming back. Now, you all already know Duchess don't have no script. I don't have no specific questions I want to ask you. I don't know what I'm going to ask. What comes up, comes out. I just need you all to answer.
Okay.
All right. All right. Okay. New Life. I hope you all are watching your pastor and your EP, your executive pastor. We're going to have a good time. Let's have some more good gospel music. Then we're going to go into our show. Those of you watching by YouTube or Facebook Live, if you have any questions for EP and pastor, you all send them and hopefully we can read them and we're going to answer these questions for them. All right. Let's listen to some music.
Is there anybody who's made up your mind? I will serve him forever. Say through the storm and the rain.
Y'all know who that is.
Through sickness and pain. For the rest of my life.
All right. Okay, that was, y'all already know that Chicago Fellowship. Pastor Reginald Wayne Sharp, and then one of their new single release for the rest of my life, which is an old song that we used to sing back in the day. But okay, let's get into our conversation with our men. If you're just tuning in, it's Lady Laverne J. Hubbard, the Duchess of Gospel Music. Yes, it's Better Loud with the Duchess. And I have two wonderful, wonderful pastors. Pastor, the senior pastor of the New Life Alive Church, and the EP, executive pastor of the same church, New Life Alive Church. Okay, so Pastor, let's get into it. Happy Father's Day, I want to say to both of you. Father of 4, father of 7. And when I ask this one question, I'm just going for this next person too. I want to ask you, though, Pastor Cook, as a father and a pastor, first of all, how long you been pastoring?
5 years.
Oh, 5 years. So you really just
started.
What were you doing in the church before all that?
Serving as an armor bearer and also a minister. Rebel serving.
Okay. So even with your children, you were doing all this.
Oh yeah.
Do you believe that the Lord was preparing you for pastoralship, or how did this all come about?
Well, we come from, I say we because we're related.
Okay.
We come from,
so y'all related?
Yeah.
In what kind of way?
It's our cousin. So
Cousin. Okay.
Yeah. So we come from a long lineage of ministers and deacons and people that served in ministry. So I say from literally coming up in our church at a very young age,
Okay.
I now realize that God was preparing me to lead at some type of capacity.
Wow.
Now I know now is to pastor a church. But before that, I come up junior usher board, youth choir, janitor, and
So you done
it all.
a lot of things in the church. All the things that needed to be done, you've done it.
Absolutely.
Is that the same with you, sir?
Yeah, quite a bit. So I grew up more on the musical side, played the drums, did all that, and then got ordained to preach back in 2008 as an elder. And preached quite a bit. So yeah, and the same thing, taught Sunday school, taught Bible class, you name it, even on college campuses and other places. So yeah, and I wholeheartedly believe God was training me even then, even in my secular career as well, for what I be doing today.
Wait a minute, secular?
Mm-hmm.
Are you singing the blues?
No, secular just meaning outside of the church.
Oh,
my corporate.
I'm just saying, were you saying, doing the work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just make it plain now. We need to know what's happening. We're better alive with the Duchess. So when you say secular, I'm thinking you out there singing Bobby Womack.
Yeah,
Something like that. Which ain't nothing wrong with it. I put out a little Gladys Knight myself now. Don't play with me.
These last $2, not $2.
Did you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yes, I would do it.
So, Pastor Cook, and this is wonderful. This is a family affair. So I see you said 4 children, and then I saw a picture with you on a plane going to Disney World.
Yeah.
So you know how to balance that fatherhood and ministry all at the same, pastoring at the same time. Tell me about that.
I would say I've learned, and I'm continuing to learn to balance both worlds.
Okay.
Early on, it wasn't like that. It was all one or the other. So I've learned how to bring a balance. And so that picture that you saw was me, my youngest daughter, Haley, and then my granddaughter, Olivia. Mm-hmm. So I surprised them with a trip to Disney World.
Wow.
It was just me and those two. And we had a ball. I'm all about creating experiences and memories and things like that with the family. So
it's just you did everything, comb, hair, and everything.
Well, I made sure that the hair was braided.
Okay. That makes sense. But you made sure everything happened the way a mom would do.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Absolutely. That's amazing. Something else I had on my mind. Do you require your children to attend every service that you attend? Put it that way.
Absolutely not. I believe, I wanted to make sure that I was very protective over our family unit, that we remain a family. Ministry can take a lot of our time, and I didn't want to bring them into that world that consumes them into where they have no life or feel as though they have no identity outside of the 4 walls of a church. And so we started that early on, not putting that demand on them. We have 2 services. They come to 1 service, they go home. My wife does the same, because I wanted to make sure that at the end of the day,
that's good.
New Life Alive will continue. I don't want to lose my house
because
of a church. And so I just wanted to make sure that they understood that, and just having that family dynamic. Family is very important to me. As you can see, we are 3rd generation preachers in our family.
Wow.
And to see how, our families have all served together for decades. And so it's just important that we create that type of space that's safe, that is transparent, and really authentic. So what you see literally on stage or in churches, we are the same way at home, on the phone. There is no gray area, because we believe in balance. So
what about you? And I know you said we talking about.
Yeah.
I want to hear from you, as far as you're just becoming the executive pastor of a church. Am I right?
Yeah.
And you explain your duties as the executive pastor.
So as the executive pastor, essentially the ministries and the departments, they roll up to me, administratively and otherwise. So it comes with almost a kind of a dual type of assignment, one being highly administrative processes, procedures, systems, making sure those things are running smoothly. And then, of course, because we're dealing with people of God in the church of God, there's also a strong spiritual.
Absolutely.
So just as dedicated as I am to preaching and teaching the gospel, and even starting to work with our younger ministers about, just how to prepare, how to preach, teach those things. I also have to make sure I'm just as diligent on the administrative side so things run smoothly there as well.
And when you go to church on Sunday morning, I'm just saying when you go out or have to meet pastor somewhere, do you throw that on your children as well?
No. I grew up old school apostolic Pentecostal. We was at church 4 or 5 days a week or more, 3 services on a Sunday. Listen, you know how it goes. So I had a lot of friends I grew up with. And as a result of seeing that imbalance in their household, a lot of them that won't step foot in the church again. You know what I mean? Because they saw,
and that is so true.
Yeah, they saw their mom
grown people
serve this church or their father give everything to church, but never made it to a game, never made it to a parent-teacher conference, never been on a family vacation unless it was a church convention. So as a result, it did quite a bit of trauma and damage.
So you're a hero at the church.
Yeah.
But you're a failure
at home.
I just said something.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
A whole lot. Yeah. So as a result, I think, and because we were able to grow up in it the way we did, we were able to identify some of these things early on. So I knew at an early age, regardless if I was in ministry or not, that I want to make sure that I'm being the same person I am privately, publicly, and make sure they know me as a father first.
Yeah.
You can model Christ in everything you do.
So I found some pictures of you.
Let me clear them.
They was lined up, and I started counting. But I was like, "This is so amazing." It was 10 of us, so I can relate. But the fact that your dad, that's it. Go ahead, put that on there. Yeah. The fact that your dad is there, mine wasn't. So when you look at this picture, what do you feel?
Man, that's good. That's took the kids to Mall of America. That's 6 of them. I have 7. So my oldest son, Trayvon, wasn't there.
Okay.
So I range everywhere from 5 to 22. So I have 2 in college, both at Illinois State. Teron is the second oldest with a black shirt on. There, Tyson went with the hat on there. He's a sophomore in high school now.
Wow.
And Langston Landon, Eliana, Tanaya, of course, me and my wife. So from every age group to every range, they're in my house one way or another.
And how do you feel?
It feels good to even be able to do things like that. Like I said, growing up, unfortunately, I saw a lot of families, mine included. The only vacation we got might have been a church convention.
Yeah.
And then back in the days, you couldn't swim.
You go to the park.
You know what I mean? They didn't want to see you in the pool. It was a lot you couldn't do. I saw families, they feeding their children bologna sandwiches in the hotel lobby. And then you in a service that got 3 or 4 different offerings, and they telling you to dig deep. So, to be in a position where how I am, I say, so be in a position where I know how to put my family first.
That is so,
and do things like that with them. That means everything.
That was beautiful to me. Yeah. I got teary-eyed.
Yeah.
The ideal, not just mom, but dad is there too.
Yeah.
On vacation with their children, 4 or 5, 6. I don't care what you got, 1. That is, I'm telling you, it's going to go with them for a lifetime.
It is. Yeah.
Period. Yeah. It's going to go with them for a lifetime. And I just want to say I commend you both. And what I mean by that, because you're doing what you're supposed to do. But I'm commending you both because you're men of standard. I don't know if you read the title. Pick up the flyer. Where's the flyer that I made? Well, I didn't make it, but my flyer person made. And the title on that I wanted for you guys this week, it was Faith. Read it for me if you find it. But anyway, we'll come back. But I just want to say I commend you both, and I wanted to really have you, Pastor Cook, on this show. Strong in faith, strong in family. Yep. That's what I saw when I looked at your pictures. Yeah. And that's why I really want to have you, because I always talk to Tasha. I want to talk to you, and because we never had that opportunity. I want to talk to you. One more thing, I want you all to talk about what we got coming up for Father's Day. Then we're going to get back to some more, but I want you to make that announcement now. So early in the show, so everybody will know exactly what's going on the 20th of June. I want you to make that announcement.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to partner with Delivering Good in His Hands Resource Center, Presence Church, my Lord, the Gold Church,
Wow.
and Greater Grace, and New Friendship Missionary Baptist Church. We are doing the largest men's giveaway. A couple of years ago, we were blessed with $1.5 million of Men's Warehouse.
Wow.
Joseph A. Banks, K&G, suits, clothes, ties, shirts, you name it. This year, we have about $500,000 that we're blessing our men with. They could come literally and go shopping, and there's no limit. It's absolutely free. At all 5 locations, you could go there from 12 to 3:30 p.m.
Now, wait. You said they can go there and go shopping.
Yep. Absolutely.
Shopping what? For what?
They got brand new shirts, brand new pants, brand new suits, brand new polo shirts. It's so much. I was there yesterday.
Yep.
Right now, literally, I think on to our 4th shift. And shout out to New Life Alive Church, our members, our friends, and partners, and volunteers who are there now sorting everything to get ready to send it out to all the locations. But it is thousands. I think it was about 5,000 items that we have ready to bless. And I'm telling you, the brand new tags are still on them.
Yep.
I
saw you pick up a couple of brand new in the plastic.
Absolutely.
I saw that.
So come on out June 20th from 12 to 3:30, and then we're having a cook-off at New Life Alive Church, 16500 Woodline East Avenue, the same time with Uncle O's and, of course, our men of New Life Alive. They're doing a major cook-off, so you get to have a cook-off, purchase some food, and go shopping and just have a great time.
Wow,
it's all
shopping.
about celebrating our
now, that's a woman's dream, to shop and eat at the yes. So name those 5 locations if you can, because everybody your location is one place, but where are the 5 drop-off locations?
Absolutely. So what we've done is we partnered with Pastor Matt Bloomingberg at the Gold Church in Hammond, Indiana. Dr. Rodney C. Griffin with Greater Grace Church in Maryville, Indiana.
Okay.
We have Pastor Corey Person in Presence Church in Chicago Heights, Illinois, and then Pastor Ronald Greer in a New Friendship Missionary Baptist Church in Robbins, Illinois. And of course, New Life Alive Church in South Holland, 16500 Woodline East.
So we talking like all South suburbs.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. All South, but it's still in different areas that you can find and you can go.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Okay, we're gonna have some more music and play our sponsors, and we'll come back.
All right.
That's awesome. Woo! Let me see if we have any questions. Somebody said, let me see, New Direction, the live church. Here we go. That's a reprise, isn't it? Okay, let's play that. I like that. Who's Joe Chetty? Oh, what about him? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, it's Lady Lavanja with the Duchess of Gospel Music. Yes, it's Better Live with the Duchess. And I am here on this afternoon, and I am so glad that you all have decided to take a little time out, an hour, to view this ministry service. I have senior pastor of the New Life Alive Church and his EP, Pastor, what's your name again? Jerome Cook and Samson Reeves. You all, they are here in the studio and we're having a good time. But I want to ask you this question, and we were talking about during the break, but where did the name New Life Alive come from?
Yeah.
Where did that stem from?
Yeah, well, I ran from pastoring, from saying yes for about 17 years. And so 17 years prior to me saying yes, I heard, go back home, finish what I started, repair the ruined cities, occupy till I come. And then I heard alive. And so 17 years later, when I got ready to finally say yes to God, I went online to secure that name, and it was still available.
Wow.
And so because I'm connected to New Life, Pastor John Hanna is my pastor who planted me. I adopted the name New Life and added New Life Alive.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And then you talked about you connected with other churches or other
ministries. Yeah, so I knew early on that there was a broader reach to not just a local assembly, that God was calling us to do something much larger. We begin to structure our church like that, prepare it like that. In January this year, we planted a church in Liberia, West Africa. Wow. About 130, 40 members. I mean, they're going strong. Shout out to Pastor Shadrach Warner.
Shadrach! He's
doing such a phenomenal job out there. And
we got to get out there then.
So we're going back in 2028 for our mission trip. But we took a missions team down there, and it was phenomenal to see what God is doing.
Wow.
So we now have a church in Liberia, West Africa, and we're continuing to seek the Lord for a broader reach.
EP, you ready to go down there? You ready to do that?
Yeah, I'm ready. Excited too.
Amen.
Yeah. Do you see yourself branching out into other areas other than?
I realize that I'm not looking, my goal as far as church planting, we're not looking to become a mega church. I can't tell God what to do, but I would rather look at breaking the church up and planting, more of a, like a small group concept. It's more impactful. You get more work done. And so we're looking to, as the Lord, lead us, looking, of course, to look at planting more churches. I don't know what the Lord's going to do. I'm just preparing the house for the work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this, and I don't want to say, is this the new church?
That's a good question.
I mean, because I'm just saying where I am now, and I'm not talking about my church, but I'm talking about mindset in the church. This is where I go for worship, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So is this the new church now? Setting up different places? I'm asking you, young people.
That's a good question. I can't fully answer that question 100%.
Okay.
I do know that post-pandemic church is different. The way that we look at it, God is all the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. I just believe in the way that we do ministry, in the way that we gather. We should have a different perspective on that, because a lot of people are looking for smaller, more intimate settings, small groups. They're just looking for that because it's just that's how they build community. A lot of
what's your weekly services look like?
So we have our Sunday service. We have 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. So we have 2 services, and then Wednesday night Bible study. We do pray every Friday. We're a church of prayer, so we pray every Friday, either online or on our conference call. Throughout the week, there's multiple meetings, multiple environment sessions. It's a lot happening. But again, I'm so grateful to Pastor Sampson because I don't wear that, by myself. So I'm able to, I work in corporate America as well. So I'm able to still.
So y'all still got jobs?
Absolutely.
Oh, very much.
Absolutely.
Whoa! Well, the Bible said, "Man, don't work, you don't what?
You don't eat.
You don't
I
eat."
love to eat.
I see both of y'all look like they well fed.
Yeah.
So, but that's good too.
Yeah.
That's good too. You know, and I'm sure you put most of your money in the church, and that's fine. You don't have to take care of your home stuff. I'm just saying, but it's good to have a pastor, to me, young, that's working.
Yep.
I think the people feel like they're doing something. You're doing something.
It's important. It's important for me. I could, I say for us.
So if you drive over a new Cadillac.
Yeah, I pay for it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, we see the pastor's anniversary just passed. Pastor got a new Cadillac. Well, he done took the money about the Cadillac, but it's anniversary.
We are intentional about creating safe spaces. We have, of course, a CFO who is a licensed accountant with a master's degree that audits our books on a weekly basis. She's on our staff. We have the church go through quarterly meetings where they could see where the money is going, what we've done, how much money we got, etc. We're very transparent. So starting off the church, we built the church off of making sure that we're honest and transparent and that we are, we have nothing to hide.
You used to be in a school.
Yeah. We're at a school before. So we started
gym or something like that.
We started in the gym in Robbins. And then after that, we moved to the school in Lansing at Freedom Church. And then we, of course, 2 years ago, purchased our own property.
When did you come? When did you join?
I joined maybe a little over 3 years ago. I joined, and of course, Jerome being my pastor, Jerome being my cousin, he knew I was on my life. So from the moment I joined, he started pulling at me.
But you had no idea that you was going to be.
Oh no. But one thing I'll say, going back to the previous point, is being bivocational helps. Having an everyday job in corporate America, those are transferable skills that I think help a church run more efficiently. When all you know is church, I think sometimes you limit how you can grow that ministry and even how you can serve those people.
Because it's still a business.
And Pastor Jay being in corporate, myself being in corporate for a good number of years, those transferable skills help us be able to put systems in place, be integral with finances, know that we need a CFO, have a board in place, and many other things, because we've seen it play out.
I'm loving all of this. This is amazing, and this is good. So, Pastor Jerome, you don't plan on serving as pastor till you get what, 90?
Oh no. I told God, I said this. Said I'll do this for about 20 years, and then I want to make sure that I, spend the rest of my life really just building other ministries, consulting younger pastors, showing them how to plant, building.
That's good.
Right now, using New Life Alive as a model. So we're working the kinks, right? We're behind the scenes doing what needs to be done, and then as we grow and evolve, then we could take this and say, hey, this works, try this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a desire to pastor 30 and 40 years. I really don't.
Okay.
There's so many more things to me other than pastoring.
That's good. That's good.
But
you have a heart for it. You do have a heart for it.
I love
I already
God's
know
people.
that.
I love God and I love his people. but also know, timing. I know when it's my time.
Know when to hold up.
Absolutely.
Know when to fold up.
For real.
Know when to run.
For real.
And walk away.
I'm praying right now that God will just raise up. I truly believe the next pastor of New Life Alive, I'm currently pastoring. I believe that.
That's good.
And so it matters how I walk, how I talk, how I act, how I preach, all of that, because I believe in our congregation, the next senior pastor is somewhere that literally I'm pastoring.
Now, is that how you were at, now you a pastor, Pastor John Hatter is your pastor, right?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
So how long did you attend that church?
I was a pastor Hannah for 13 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there for 13 years. Had no desire. I hid in the back. I mean, literally, you talk about the story. And he came and got me and brought me up and brought me close to him.
Wow.
So, but just watching him and watching his life, watching how he operates behind the scenes, his business acumen, the alignment, how he's structured. I haven't seen a lot of churches do that, so that literally caught my eye, and then saw how he lived behind the scenes, really just blessed me. So overall, the year
you have a pastor. This is your pastor, and it goes on and on. Every pastor ought to have a pastor.
Yep.
All right, y'all heard it right here. It's Better Live with the Duchess. I got Pastor Jerome Cook. I got EP, executive pastor, for those who don't know what that means, Pastor Samson Reeves, and we're here from the New Life Alive Church. I need y'all to give that announcement of what's happening on the 20th of June. Give that announcement again.
Yes, so we're extremely excited. On the 20th of June, we are giving away completely free items, brand new clothes.
Let them know,
from Men's Warehouse, Jose Bang, Joseph Abu, Calvin Klein, Kenneth Cole, you name it. Brand new shirts, suits, sport coats, you name it. Little over maybe $500,000 that we have. So we're on maybe our 4th or 5th shift now of sorting the items, and we have 5 different locations you can go to: the Gold Church in Hammond, Indiana, New Friendship Missionary Baptist in Robbins, Presence Church in Chicago Heights, and then Greater Grace in Maryville, Indiana. And of course, our home church, New Life Alive, in South Holland, Illinois. We also have a cookout that we'll be doing. It's a cook-off, so the men are barbecuing. I'm one of the judges for that event. So I'm just excited to eat, but the men are cooking.
I'm coming too.
I'm judging. So we'll also have food, of course, music right there on our campus as well. So it's going to be a fun-packed day.
And all this is on June 20th, everybody. 20th. Go get you. Listen, men, don't be so proud that you can't go and get you a brand new suit. If nobody buy you a suit for Father's Day, put your own suit on. Right?
That's it. That's it.
Give them those places again. It's on the flyer, but somebody may not be able to see it.
So our home church, New Life Alive Church in South Holland, Illinois. Also the Go Church in Hammond, Indiana. New Friendship Missionary Baptist in Robbins. Of course, Presence Church in Chicago Heights and Greater Grace in Maryville, Indiana. Oh. The hours are from 12 noon to 3:30 p.m. You can go and pick and pack to your heart's desire. So just take what you need. And be sure to tell your brothers, your cousins, your friends. Now, are these men's suits or boy suits? We actually have a mixture of both. So we're primarily men, but we do have some boy sizes. Because you have some men that might be small. So, exactly. So we have Ramon Perry, Lisa Dixon, George Gammons, Desmond Daly, Jackie George, Minnie Raw. You all go. Sharon Atkins. I need y'all to go. Damon Evans, that's my Damon. He said, Pastor Jerome Cook and New Life Alive, woo woo. You know Damon? Yeah. Damon, yeah. And who else I want to say? But anyway, those of you, go get your suits. Chicago Heights, they got Indiana covered, and New Life in South Holland. You all go get a suit. Go get a suit or treat somebody to a suit.
I will say too, like the sizes, they vary. Last night I was at the church and literally we saw a size 66. Mm-hmm. So
wait a minute.
Yeah.
66.
We go all the way from all the way up to size 66. So just because you are blessed in some areas does not mean that we cannot be a blessing.
Well, you can get some at 66.
My God. Yeah. I love the way you worded it.
Tamika, I got 2 phones. I got Bluetooth, Facebook, and then I got YouTube. Tamika Williams, Minnie Royal, Joe Chetty. I hope I'm saying y'all names right. I just thank you for joining in with us. Go and get you a suit. I mean, and it's free.
And it's free.
Completely
Nobody's
free.
gonna ask you for a dime.
Nope.
Nothing.
Wow. And how many you say you got available? 5,000?
Yes.
Broken up in all different places.
Yep.
I'm looking at some. Ramon Perry, was he saying something?
Less than
Oh, he
Sunday.
said, Auntie, y'all just make sure y'all have that for the women's suits, okay? All right, because I'm gonna be in that line. All right, thank you so much. And I got something for the both of you. We're gonna listen to some more music, but I want to bless my fathers. We always, like I said, the mothers get all the credit for everything, but we got some good fathers here. Wait a minute, see if your name is. Oh, let me see which one your name. Oh, Pastor Jerome. And this is for EP. Pastor Sam. Happy Father's Day, and that's from Duchess. Come on, can we get some more good gospel music? And we're gonna come back because I want you all to encourage somebody out there that maybe EP standing in your shoes or getting ready to. I saw your installation,
Yeah.
And all that. We're gonna talk about. We got some pictures up here, but we're gonna talk about that and how you're gonna encourage somebody else, and then how you're gonna encourage somebody, another pastor, to let go. And it's okay to have. And then I want to know, you got executive pastor, you have assistant pastors, you have first assistants, and you have all. What does all that mean? All right, but we're going to have some music. If y'all got questions, send them, and I can ask them on my YouTube or Facebook. All right, more music. Woo-hoo! it? I got better coming. Oh, can't you feel it? Better is coming. All right, all right, all right. We're back and we're back. It's Lady LaVoncha Hubbard, the Duchess of Gospel Music. It's Better Live with the Duchess. I have been so happy to have these two pastors, Senior Pastor Jerome Cook and EP Samson Reeves on my show. Right now, we're going to do this. I want to yield the floor for both of you to take a turn and just you as a pastor, Pastor Jerome, I want you to encourage somebody out there to do, or if God has called him to do what you're doing. 5 years in, right? You say 5 years in. That's not a long time. No. But look what God has accomplished, and you have accomplished listening to God and doing exactly what he tells you to do. How would you encourage somebody out there like that?
I would say trust God. Literally everything that I have done has been just obeying the voice of God. I may not understand it, but I trust him. Taking one step at a time, always releasing vision, making sure that you keep vision in front of the people. Make sure that you are transparent, that you are honest, that you create spaces for growth and development. Make sure that you're growing yourself personally, spiritually, mentally. That you get a therapist, that you make sure that you talk things through, because you can't share your frustrations over the pulpit. That's a sacred space. That's time for you to really empower and share the word of the Lord. So making sure that you just, put yourself in spaces and rest, making sure that you take pockets of rest to where you are fully unplugging from the duties and the responsibilities of life itself. And just learning to exist, learning to just enjoy the God's air and God's sun, and just realizing that there's more to you than just pastoring. That's my little Easter speech to every pastor. Is to make sure that you are just being honest with yourself, you're being transparent, and don't compare. I think comparison puts us in a space where we feel that we're not accomplishing something because we're comparing our work to somebody else's work.
That's even in artistry, in the artistry business as well.
Yeah, just really embracing that and just being who you are, going at your pace,
your authentic self.
Celebrating others. I got some pastor friends who are doing phenomenal works, and they're building and their church is growing faster. And I'm not looking, hey, I celebrate, I go to push you, I encourage you, because I know, this is the work God has called me to do. So understanding that, standing in that, embracing it, loving the journey and the process, and just being who God called you to be. Yeah.
I like that. EP, what would you say? Yeah, you just looked at your installation and all that. First of all, I want to know, how were you feeling at that moment?
Overwhelmed.
Besides the excitement, right? Okay.
Overwhelmed. And again, we've already referenced that me and Pastor Jay, we're blood because our grandfathers are brothers. So we've seen, like I said, we're third generation of our family operating in ministry, and to see it come full circle. I didn't know. You couldn't have told me 2 years ago, 5 years ago.
Did you say, why me?
Yeah, I said a bunch of stuff. Some of it I can't say on
all right. But I hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But ultimately, after I said all those things I won't say here, I ended with yes. And I think that's where we want to end. It's okay to vent. It's okay to let those things out. Say what you need to say, get it off your heart, but ultimately end with yes. I wholeheartedly believe, and I walk in, that all things work together for my good and work together for your good. And I think oftentimes the fear of making the wrong decision causes paralysis. And you end up making no move because the fear of not making the right move.
Wait a minute.
And ultimately, God is so just amazing at what he does that even your wrong moves are ultimately orchestrated to still push you right towards your destiny.
Wow.
So I think the key is just move. Move by faith, but move. And let God orchestrate from there. And that's how I operate now. When I gave God that yes, ultimately I said, God, I'm just going to move in the direction you send me in. And even if I make the wrong move, I know you know how to make it right.
Bring me right
You've
back.
already calculated that stuff. That's the
Yes.
beautiful thing. He saw our end from the beginning. You know what I mean? So he's already calculated even the missteps. They were already calculated in your story. So just keep making steps and let God ultimately guide you.
Keep making steps.
Keep
That's
making-
the word right there.
Yeah.
So good.
Keep making steps.
Yes.
I like that. So those of you that's out there, and I know you're looking, I know you're listening, I know you hear us. Hear us well. Hear what the word of the Lord has said through these two powerful men of God. It's out there. And everybody has a season to do.
Yeah.
Don't be in a hurry.
Yeah.
Sometimes people be in a hurry to do things. No, take your time.
I would say I am grateful to God. I didn't start pastoring until I was 40. I'm 45 now. I'm
Wow.
grateful that there is a sense of maturity
Mhm.
and development and pace that I have that I'm not anxious for nothing.
Mhm.
You know, I take everything
I
to
like
the
that.
Lord.
Yep.
I never forget there were some times, you know, with the members and stuff, they were calling, Pastor, they said that we got to do this, we got to make a decision now. If we want to move, if we want to buy this, we got to get this. And I said, well, you know what? If it's for us to have, we'll have it. You know, I took my time. And I think, you know, having a vision, like David was anointed king at around the age of 15. He didn't take the throne until many years later. Just because you're anointed doesn't mean that
Wow,
you're
come
called
on.
to take the actual position right then and there. Let
Good.
time. There's some time. Jesus, you know, himself, he didn't start his ministry until 30.
Mhm.
But there was some process. There was some development. There was some things that had to be done to get him ready for that. And I just think that, you know, don't force the envelope. Don't press anything that force anything to happen. Take your time. The reason why it has not happened yet is because God wants to make sure that we're ready, or he's working, you know, behind the scenes. There's some things that we don't know. There's some people God has put in place. There are some minister, Pastor Sampsons, that God is developing. Had I stepped out before then, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. He wouldn't be where he is.
Yeah.
You know, just taking our time to really allow God to do what he wants to do in us.
Yeah.
Let me ask you both this question. As a father, as a dad, do you see what do you see different now from the beginning that you're doing now, or you have accomplished, or with your children that you didn't have before? Now, do I need to say that again?
No,
You can go first, Samson.
I think for me, I've learned to be far more intentional as a father and as a dad. And what I mean by intentional is I think just growing up with a different type of father who was raised in a different time, you typically just lay it with the stick. You lay it with brass. And ultimately you took that and you that was it. You know what I mean? That's just what it was.
Right, that was it.
Now we're in the day now, I won't say unfortunately, now we're in the day where we have to allow space and room to watch our children develop and give them space and room to communicate what they're feeling, how they're developing, and kind of what they're going through. And that's been a challenge for me at times because I didn't grow up in a household like that.
No.
But I've learned that, you know, just like God leaves room and space for us to come to him and vent and talk about what we don't like and everything else, who am I to deny that of my children? So I have to leave them that same room. Of course, it must be done respectfully, but I have to be intentional about giving them that space to still vent and to still provide their level of opinion, insight, or what it is. Ultimately, you still gonna have to do what your father tell you to do.
Right.
But at least giving them that space goes a long way, especially with fathers and sons. I believe that we've seen a major attack just on masculinity across the board. So even how we have to frame what manhood looks like today, we have to make sure we're intentional about how we're framing that for our sons and show them what masculinity looks like in a day and age where it's being attacked.
Wow.
You know, I would say too, I ditto to everything that you said. A phenomenal way of talking that through. For me, I pastoring and then being a father, you know, it was important that my family understands they're not competing with the church.
Okay.
I never want my family to hate what I've been called to.
That's good.
You know, so I think too, you know, the way that I pastor, you know, I first pastor my house. I have adult children. You know, our youngest right now is 10, but oldest, our son, will be 27 this year.
Wow.
You know, Alana just turned 25. Tamara is 20. And Haley is 10.
So you have grown children.
So we have really real grown children. And I've learned that, you know, yeah, we wanted them, my wife and I have a vision of what we wanted our children to be or to become, or walks that we wanted them to take. But I think for us, and the shocking point that I want to share is that, yeah, I'm a pastor, but I'm a father first.
Yes.
And so when they look at me, my kids don't have to be afraid of worrying about what the church will say, because daddy gave them a safe space.
That's right.
They know at the end of the day, I wish somebody would.
Yes, that's daddy right there.
Because like Pastor Sampson said, you know, that wasn't how we were brought up.
Right.
You know,
we were not.
And so we had to live a fake life, fabricated life, because we wasn't living in those standards, nor were our parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I know exactly what you're saying.
I think the reality of this generation is transparency, honesty, and giving them space, you know, to fall down.
Yeah.
But let them know, guess what? I'm here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick you up.
And I'll say this, because there was a friend of mine, he passed away some years ago, Antoine McNutt, I'll quote him. He used to always say, I'm so glad I met God before I met the church. And I believe as a father, it's our responsibility to introduce our children to God, not necessarily church, but show them and introduce them to that relationship with God. Because ultimately, growing up in church, it taught me, and I'm not here to bash it, but it taught me how to lie at a high level, because you know how to put up that face and that facade and that appearance. I'm blessed and highly favored, all of that, and you're crumbling.
And you're on the inside, toe up.
Toe up. So, and again, that's because you may understand religion, and you may understand that structure, you may have a relationship with that church, but you may be very far from God. And I think ultimately, as fathers, our responsibility is to teach them that and show them that relationship with God long before they learn anything about the church.
Well, if you got a father watching us right now, and I'm just saying, if a father is watching us right now and he's struggling with kids, ex-wives, whatever, what message, real quick, because we're almost done.
Yeah.
What message would you all give quickly to that father?
I'll go first so we can wrap with senior pastor. Real quick, don't struggle alone. Men, we have a problem with isolation a lot of times. And I do it, and we'll try to internalize everything, go into a dark place, try to figure it out. And only the devil and the enemy operates in darkness. Don't struggle alone. There's a strong community, not just within the church, but even within your community, friends, family, fraternity, whatever it is. But don't struggle alone. Shine some light on whatever
fraternity,
so that people can help you and build around you, and kind of push out whatever's battle, whatever depression you may be battling. So don't struggle alone. Find community. Community is looking for you so that you can shine some light on whatever you're struggling.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's it.
That's good.
That's it.
That's good. When you said fraternity, you're a part of
the greatest fraternity in the planet, on the world, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Go Mob to all my brothers who may be watching. Blue Phi, greatest fraternity, founded at Howard University in 1914. So yes, proud member of Phi.
So they will help as well.
They will.
Let me show you my fraternity.
Go ahead.
He's the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings.
Come on.
He's the great I am, the Holy One, the Ancient of Days, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. He is the chief.
And we all can be a part of that.
That's it. The kingdom of God.
That's it.
Absolutely undefeated.
Undefeated.
I mean,
Come
his
on.
power splits Red Sea.
That's it.
Undefeated.
That's it.
Undefeated.
That's it. Can't compete with that. Wouldn't even try.
Can I really quick just want to acknowledge Dr. Nyoka Farmer with the East Hands Resource Center. I'm telling you, she has been a partner of our church since the beginning. Every outreach effort that we've ever done has been because of this woman. And I really appreciate her organization. And so the reason why we're able to do all of that we do, the men's giveaway, is because of her connection, her partnership, and her commitment to ensure that the community is taken care of. So thank you again, Dr. Nyoka Farmer. You got a special place in my heart. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Farmer. And me and you all go get those suits. The information is on the flyer. Rewind the show and go get those suits, okay? And listen, I know you all know about Mary J. Blige. Don't act like you don't. She got a song that says, "Good morning, gorgeous." You know, when you get up in the morning, you look in the mirror and say, "Good morning, gorgeous." Well, Duchess has a song out too.
Okay.
You get up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you tell yourself, "Self, I got better coming.
That's it.
God bless you.
God bless
and
you.
thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Put your hands together. Get paid. Hi, this is Lady LaVondra Hubbard, the Duchess of Gospel Music. It's Better Live with the Duchess. Every Thursday from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. on WBTC, Gospel Radio Network. I am so excited to be here and to be a part of such a great thing. Come on in, everyone, and join in with me on today. God bless.